Hello and welcome. I am so excited today, and I'll tell you why I'm excited. Because I have been on this weight loss journey personally. And usually around Lent, I do either a detox or I will do a short program, and because it just balances in my body so many different things. I will say, standard disclaimer: none of the information given constitutes medical advice. Have to seek your own health care practitioner. This is about my own story, and so I'm going to tell you that this year was no different. I decided when it came to Lent, and usually what I like to do is Fat Tuesday, load day, and then Ash Wednesday, I'm starting on the program. And I just coordinated all with Lent. This year, what happened to me can happen to a lot of people. Fat Tuesday, when I decided to do the load day, I looked at my refrigerator, had a ton of stuff that I really like and wouldn't be able to eat on the program. And I said, well, I'm going to eat this stuff first. And when I finish that, that's when we'll start the program. So it was probably delayed at least a week. It's probably around 10 days that I delayed that. And then I did start the program. And the program is, one of the things is that I knew that I was going to do this because, and I'll go through this. We created an app specifically for our program and for weight loss. We created we have an incredible scale. It's the BC12 scale. We have the BC12 and BC14, excuse me. Right now, I think we just have the BC12 on that. So it's a really incredible, most advanced dual frequency bioimpedance technology. We measure 18 different biomarkers, and you get to see that. Well, I knew I'd be talking about that. And by the way, that app, we thought it would take 3 to 6 months. We just completed it recently. It's taken us over 4 years and an incredible amount of money, amount of teams working on it. But I can tell you this, there is nothing that comes even remotely close to this app. Not only does it come close to the app, so nothing really comes close to our program. The way that you lose weight, the intelligent analysis, both our weight loss intelligence analysis and a wellness intelligence analysis. We have the food pharmacy app that we have for health professionals. Our food pharmacy it's a food pharmacy web app that I'm the developer of. It is absolutely phenomenal. So we'll go through some of that. Well, I knew that I would be doing this, so I said, well, I can get a little carried away at the end of the year, last year, when I got on this scale. And, like a lot of times, one of the best things you can always do is just weigh yourself every day, because you can see if you're getting out of control. You can see if you're losing leptin sensitivity. Well, I knew at the end that I was going to be doing this. I said, I'll be the demo client. In fact, that's what the app says on it, demo client, for mine. That's what I put my name as, just so I could use it. And when I stepped on the scale, I'm 6'2", really 6'1.5", but say 6'2". So when I got on the scale, I was 214, I think .8, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's pretty much outside the healthy range. So it's overweight. And so we'll get right to it and show you what we got. So, and this should show up now. Let's see here. Hold on. All right. And here we are. Open up, and as you see, I use the iPhone 13 mini. I like a small phone. And so works perfect, but you can see everything's right there. And what's really nice is that it shows what day you're on, what program type. I have a 20-day, and I didn't mark to extend it, which I did extend it. My goal weight, my calorie goals, you can control all that. The weight from yesterday, I was down 1.4 pounds, and from day one, I'm down 20 pounds. So in 30 days, I'm down 20 pounds. Um, but today was the first day I hit in the healthy weight, and that's why I'm excited. All right. So now the nice thing is, and you can see right at the very beginning where it says what my weight is. It's so you can see where the breakoffs are. Like for morbidly obese, 300 over 311.6 pounds and 272.6, 233.7 to 194.7 is overweight, and 144.1 to 194.7. I think down near the 145 is like is very thin for somebody. You can see what phase I'm in. I did not extend that to show the proper phase. Here's the nice thing. So this up here at the top, where you see with the scale with the BC12 scale, 194.2, healthy weight. When you go down, that's actually measured from BMI, and you can see anything under 25, I'm 24.9. So, but I had been in the healthy range on the most important factors, and that is your fat mass, fat percentage. So my metabolic age, I'm 65 years old, and it's 45 years old, so I'm a lot younger. And you can see where I'm at in relationship to that. My body fat mass, again, I'm in the healthy range. So if you look, I'm almost on the borderline in the BMI, yet on these others, I'm way into that. And so you'll see that on my body fat mass, the body fat percentage, where I'm at 21.8. 13 to 25 is healthy. Visceral fat, it's 8, which is pretty far into the acceptable range. For guys, are always usually higher than women because of the fact that guys tend to have the beer gut. They have the belly. Really like to be under 6. Anything under 11 is acceptable, really, on visceral fat. Subcutaneous fat's the fat underneath. And by the way, anything you can see, you can read it, and you can see right underneath where you can read that, it says visceral fat is the fat that is in the internal abdominal cavity surrounding the vital organs in the trunk cavity, the abdominal area, and abnormal accumulation of the fat surrounding the vital organs such as the heart and the liver may indicate an increased risk of certain diseases. You can do that it'll show up on each of those, what that actually means. So your fat-free mass is also referred to as the lean body mass. Body water percent, I'm really good. You want to be between 55% and 60% for men, between 50 and 55 for women. And you want to be in that dark green region. Muscle mass at 144.2, I'm in the standard range. I'm on the upper end of the standard. I don't really exercise much. I'm very active though, which allows me to be in the, have good muscle mass, muscle percentage, still pretty good. Muscle fat ratio, 3.4, which is acceptable. Skeletal muscle index at 18.5, which puts me in the standard range on the upper end of that, more towards high. You can see DCI, your bone mass, physique standard, and physique rating is standard. What that means is that's in the middle. That means you have pretty much standard or average muscle, and you're in healthy fat. You're not over fat, you're not under fat. And that's standard. That's the average or healthy build, average muscle, average fat. And then there's also protein index 17.8, which is standard. And so you can see all that information there. The nice thing about this is you can go into the reports. You can go into your the progress report, any of those numbers. You can look into your history. You can see where you started. You started at 214.2. You can see when you weighed in and what your weights were those days. You can see how much you've been down total. You can look at the BMI, the metabolic age, the body water. You can do the intelligence reports. Now, this is great, and I'll tell you why. If you're, I can tell you it's happened to me. If you're shopping, you're wondering, like, where's that at on my analysis? You hit this, you go into it. It's taking a little longer than typical. I'm not sure if it's my... I'll still wait. I'll wait that out on that. There it is. And you can just go in and by the way, you can go hit up above food list, hit supplements, hit affirmations. I go to my food list. I can see my proteins. I want to know what's in my cautionary, what's in my preferred, what's in my optimal. By the way, my optimal is shrimp, and I do best when I eat shrimp. I always say that. It's very funny how that is on here. You can see the vegetables, your fruits, and it just works great. You see like apples, blueberries, watermelon. I do great. Peaches. Those are all my optimal. Now the other thing, you have your journal on here. To journal is so easy, and I did. And by the way, let me just let me delete that because I was playing with this and it works fantastic. Let me just show you. If you want to go into something, and for let's say, you know what, I didn't do any of those for lunch. Let me take those all off of there. Or I mean for breakfast. Have them listed as breakfast instead of lunch. Do I have anything else on there? Burger. I'm going to delete that. Okay, so I'm going to go under lunch, and I'll open up my lunch here. I want to add a new food. I can use anything in the food list, like if it's an apple, and I see I did one apple. It's already listed on there. I can just hit. You can search for any food, which is just great. I don't think like I did a boysenberry or something. Hopefully that'll show up if there's boysenberries, commons. I mean, see how easy this is. This is just fantastic. But let's say you have an item, and I have this item here. And I'm going to scan it. And there it is. It just comes right up, and you can see I have the, there it is here, Hanover Petite Broccoli Florets, and it just shows exactly what it is. You can add that so easy. Say 1 cup, you can make it like if you have 1.5 cups, you put down 1.5, and then you just hit add, and you add those 2 items that we just put in. And so now I have an apple and broccoli florets, and you can see exactly, and let's say we add a burger on that. And let me just see here. There's a burger. There's one burger. It's already on there. And so if that was your lunch today, you can see that would come out to 434.5 calories. I have 365 calories remaining. The nice thing is there's resources. There's the member portal. You can go right in. You can go into the community portal. There's the forum. There's recipes. There's everything that's in there. You can you can go into resources and look at videos and things. You can chat to a coach. I haven't chatted yet, but you can just chat. You can send an image of anything. They can send you back resources from the area. Your coach can actually go in and visualize anything that you have inside inside the app. You can also set up, as you can see, devices and integrations like an iPhone, an iWatch or a Fitbit, any of these things like that. This really is absolutely phenomenal when you take a look at it. These are just some of the things that it can do. It can go into just do a ton of stuff. The nice thing is, if you want to, even for the day, like if you're in the journal, and you can add a note, you can change, you can say, hey, I feel great today. You can put that, or if you feel really good, you can change that mood so that whenever you're looking in your food history, you can come down and you can take a look at like each month. You can see what day did I feel really good, how much did I weigh. You can go in and see how many calories I ate that day. Now the thing is, you're looking at the day before on the calories, and you're seeing, okay, I ate that many calories the day before. How did I do? You're seeing, what did I eat? You can see, hey, boy, I lost a lot of food on a particular day. You go in and you can see it just really just helps you. You can add a note and say, hey, if you have a health challenge, you can really monitor this here. Let's say you regularly have headaches, or you regularly have some type of a challenge, even if it's a skin or something, you can put this in here, and you can always go back and monitor that. It's absolutely phenomenal, and there's really nothing else like it that can really monitor all these different biomarkers, to be able to look at the food, to be able to look at your intelligence analysis, to be able to go into the community portal, to have your coach. By the way, there's notifications. You see in the upper right, there's the little bell. That's the notifications. I don't have any notifications. Everything went good for me. If you weren't losing weight or something, that'll show up there. If your coach messages you, or you message your coach, and all those, you can go right to that up there. Your coach can see, again, what day you're on. They can go into your analysis. They'll also get alerts. So if you're not where it thinks you should be, the intelligence in the computer that's running this program, it'll send an alert to your coach. So your coach can actually know that right when it happens, can go in, can see what you've been eating, what supplements, the whole bit. I'll tell you what, it's been an amazing journey. As I say, disclaimer, you can go onto our website under disclaimer to see our full disclaimer, or on this video. We've been put the links towards that. But this is my journey. I'm just giving you my information. This is what happened to me. This is exactly day by day how I follow it. And we just want the best for you. We're just introducing this app that we've been working on, like I said, sorry about that, went off. It's my wife, my niece. Just an amazing product. And good luck on your journey. Rest assured, there is no program. In my opinion, there's nothing that even comes remotely close to this, because it's based on you. It's personalized to you. And good luck on your journey. All righty. Have fun.